Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Thank you very much for your continued support. Support me here and also on my Patreon page, booking lessons with me, volunteering with your time, sharing your ideas in the comments, and sending me kind comments, questions, and emails. I really appreciate. So today is an answer to many violinists. This kind of question that I constantly keep getting it, and I know what it is. So this is something that I tried with my students in my studio and works well, and I hope you can try it yourself and benefit yourself. So let's say you already learned how to do arm vibrato. Whether you're new to the vibrato learning, you learn the basic motions of vibrato, meaning the moving your forearm a little away from you and bringing towards, creating starting finger joint curved, and move your arm away until you get the finger joint gets a little flatter and bringing back, whether it's larger degree or smaller degree, whether wide vibrato or smaller vibrato, you've learned it. Or you're one of the violinists who used to do wrist vibrato, want to learn, want to expand your types of vibrato, so you learn from wrist vibrato to arm vibrato. Let's say you're on that stage, but you are also one of many violinists who are having a hard time to do fast vibrato or relaxed vibrato. Your body tenses up when you do vibrato, or when you try to vibrate and your vibrato shakes a lot, or downwards or upwards, a lot like that. How do we control that? Long story short, how can you vibrate fast in a relaxed way while controlling all the motions? That is a very good question, and one should always come back to the question, how could I do more relaxed way, more easier way, and so on, no matter what technique you're dealing with. So now let's first start where the problem is. So now let's start first when your violin is shaking it. That means you've learned this motion very well, but the fingertip is a little heavy. Therefore, it creating much heavier. Whenever you move your arm away, it creating another weight on top of it. Therefore, end up shaking the violin. Or you cannot vibrate fast enough. That means the same thing. Your thumb, resting thumb, and the vibrating finger also is holding it too hard or too heavy. Therefore, it takes longer for your arm to move it back and forth, and therefore you can do only slowly. But when you try to do fast, somehow you cannot do it. Or you are the violinist who used to vibrate wrist one. Now you learn how to do arm vibrato. You can do it slowly, but as soon as you start doing fast, somehow it goes back to the wrist. Even though you want to keep it for constantly only arm vibrato, only whether it's slow or fast, you can do it slowly enough, with the arm vibrato, but as soon as you start going fast, you change to the wrist vibrato. How can I keep it to the arm vibrato? So now, first you need to get rid of the tension of the anchoring thumb and then the vibrating finger. That's very important. Now, and second, you have to teach the motion of the arm movement a little more, so that your body knows when it's a wrist motion, when it's an arm motion, more precisely forearm motion. It's not wrong to change from one type of vibrato to the next type of vibrato. What is wrong is the body moving without our control. The muscle moves away without us knowing what it is. That is more likely that we should focus on. So now, this is a simple exercise but very efficient. Place a fingertip very light, no matter what finger, whether 3, 1, or 4. I'm gonna do with the second finger. That's the easiest way, and then the hand is in the center, so it's a good way to start. Then what I need to do is keep your thumb and fingertip very light and move your arm far away and away. So what we're doing is we're just exaggerating the arm motion largely and teaching your left arm which part of the hand should be moved or which part of the arm should be moved. Yeah, so here make sure that you are keeping the wrist nice and straight. It's not stiff straight. Stiffness is rarely a good idea, almost never. So keep it straight but in a relaxed way, and move your arm simply away from you and bring it back towards you. Simple motion. Now you do it on the violin like that. Now, you're wondering, but Joy, wait, did you say that vibrato has to do with a curved finger joint and flatten and bring back to the curve? Yes, that is correct. We're gonna get there, but well, first we have to teach the motion how to do it. Remember, this step is for the violinists who already learned the basic motions of vibrato. If you haven't learned the basic motions of arm vibrato, I encourage you to review my many videos about arm vibrato and learn that motion and come back to this video, because the step has to be right. So these are the ones for the violinists who already learned how to do the vibrato basic motion but want to have it faster and more relaxed way and controlled way. Okay, back to the how to practice. Keep your thumb and finger joint light, very important. So you should be just able to lift up just to test it, and then move your forearm towards you and away from you, allowing the fingertips slide it, and then see if you can go it fast. The reason why we're moving fast is simply to shake off the tension of all the left hand. When you move from point A to point B, when you do slowly, you can do it slowly without tension. But as soon as you try to do fast, you have no option but relax or shake off the tension. So we're trying to reach that moment of getting rid of the tension that's unnecessarily built by moving fast. Once you can move your arm fast while resting the vibrating finger and the thumb, then you gradually reduce the distance like this. And when you get closer, then remember the feeling of the fingertip. Notice the fingertip is staying on the string all the time while sliding, yet there's a very minimum of fingertip pressure present. And that very same minimum pressure is the one that you want to anchor and continue the motion with the arm. You see that? Again, start with a light thumb and light fingertip of the vibrating finger. Then move it large. First big, teaching the arm motion, then get faster. Then when you feel relaxed movement, then get smaller distance and keep the fast motion. And when you feel the light fingertip, then try to anchor with the same finger weight of the fingertip and keep the motion of the arm. You can practice this one with a bow or without the bow. So with bow would be... Notice the sound is not nice. The sound is a little whistling. The reason being is because my fingertip is very light. If the fingertip is heavy, it will sound nicer, but that's not the placement we want to be. We want to reach where the fingertip is really minimum, enough to keep the fingertip anchored to be able to vibrate, but relaxed enough so that you can move it at the speed you wish. So here, allow the finger or move it far away with a light fingertip of both thumb and the index finger. Once you learn it, then make the motion smaller. Once you learn it, then make the motion faster first. Number one, faster speed. Now faster. Then smaller. Feel the fingertip, then anchor. When you do that, keep the same motion. Now, from beginning to the end. Big motion with a light fingertip. Faster. Smaller. Light fingertip, anchor. Keeping the same wrist straight and relaxed way. And that may be simple, but it will teach your left arm how to behave while being in control, active, and relaxed all at once. I wish you can try yourself and be able to play all your beautiful music with a relaxed way, with a beautiful vibrato. I wish you all happy practicing. I hope this video was helpful. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.